Hello, hello. Bill Smith, aka Realtor Guy Bill, coming to you live from my Ann Arbor office. Got my YouTube channel behind there. You can check me out at BillSmith_real estate if you want to check out home tours or any other little tips and things like that. I wanted to touch base with you today because I have a closing coming up this Friday, and I'm going through some of the documents and paperwork and make sure everything's ready for closing. This is something that brings concern to many clients, whether it's your first home or you're experienced. One of the things is the escrow fund and the escrow account. If you're not familiar with that, this might be very helpful to you. And if you are familiar with it, maybe this will help bring a little more clarity to what it actually is. One thing, so a little bit about me if you don't know me personally. Coming up into my second year of real estate. I was in mortgage lending for almost 20 years, since 2004. And so I've explained and gone over this many times. I used to teach first-time homebuyer classes. And actually we have a homebuyer class coming up May 17th, so stay tuned for that. But I wanted to touch base because there's a lot of costs and fees, obviously, when buying a house, and so not everything is crystal clear. One thing I would encourage you to do is reach out to your lender, your title representative, and or your realtor throughout the process to make sure you're 100% clear. Now, if you're working with professionals, they probably already have reached out to you and made you aware of what you need, let you know they're open and available for questions. But as you would go to a doctor, the doctor works for you. So when you're there, it's your time. You should ask questions regarding your health and your finances. Those are obviously some of the most important, things that we deal with on a daily basis. Obviously spiritual concerns as well. But when it comes to a home purchase, usually that is one of the largest transactions that we will encounter and go through. So it's important that you understand what you are going through. Be sure you have all your questions answered. And my can't say this all the time, but if someone is not willing to answer a question for you or evasive, maybe they don't understand it themselves, so they're a little hesitant. So just make sure that you're clear. If you are looking for a trusted real estate agent to help you buy or sell your home in the southeastern Michigan area, I would be honored to help you. And one thing I will assure you is that I will move at your pace. You're not going to get a sales pitch or presentation from me. I'm going to help you along the way. I treat my clients like family. That's the most important thing, is making sure you find the right house for you and your family, or that you get the best profit and transaction details that you can for the selling of your home. And so just know that I'm here and I'm available. But back to regarding the escrow account as well, something to think about with that is it's your account. So think about it as a separate savings account that is for you. And so when you can't see obviously, but when you're looking at paperwork and documents regarding your account and your transaction, the escrow, just remember, is your money that's set aside to pay your property taxes, your home insurance, and maybe your HOA dues. So think about it as in southeastern Michigan, most counties are what they call, you pay your taxes in advance, right? So you pay your summer taxes, your winter taxes, or your village taxes, typically 1 year in advance. So when you buy a home, you have to reimburse the seller for the unused months of property taxes that they've already paid in advance. Then you have to set up an escrow account to make sure there's not a shortage in your escrow fund when those property taxes come due. For example, if you're closing on your home this Friday, let's say, like this couple is, and you are now in April, so guess what? In July is when summer taxes are. You're only going to have a couple of months to save up for that, or for it to be paid into your payment. So your lender is going to collect probably 11 months or 12 months worth of summer property taxes, so that when summer bill comes due, they can pull those funds from your account and pay those on your behalf. Same thing for winter taxes, which you usually do in winter. So obviously if you close in April, you're going to have, give or take, 6 months of taxes they will need to collect, so that when that bill comes due, you're going to have those funds available. So again, escrow account is really your money set aside to pay your taxes and your home insurance. So if you have any questions about escrows, about taxes, about insurance, any of those things, if you're working with a lender, reach out to your lender. If you're not yet working with a lender, I have trusted lenders that I work with, but feel free to reach out to me as well. My direct cell phone number is 734-846-7277, and I'm happy to answer any questions. Feel free to call me or text me. My website is realtorguybill.com, pretty easy, and my email is bill@realtorguybill.com. Sorry, allergies are killing me right now this time of year, as many of you might experience with this time of year in springtime in Michigan. But this is going to be a great year coming up in real estate. It's an excellent time to buy. As you probably have watched the market, we're already starting to see interest rates starting to come down a little bit. Housing prices are holding steady. So if you're looking to sell your home and maybe upgrade or downgrade or move to a different area, or you have a relocation situation where you're transferring jobs, please reach out to me. I'll give you a free no-cost market analysis. And one thing I do with my clients is we price your home at a realistic price. We're not going to inflate the price to try and be, something of an anomaly, because that's not going to help you or me with the sale of your transaction. So we price it real, we price it accurate, and that way when we go to list the home, we have a lot of activity, typically multiple offers, and oftentimes we'll sell for more than what we've listed your home for. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully this has been helpful in understanding the escrow. If there's anything else you want me to talk about or educate or share, please let me know. You can make a comment, shoot me a text or email or whatever, and love to chat with you. Bill Smith, aka Realtor Guy Bill, over and out. Have a great week.